What if most of the credible leaks and rumors regarding the next Smash DLC characters are wrong? What if the final 4 fighters for the Challengers Pass in Smash Ultimate are completely unknown? What if we don't know what they're gonna be? What if we are actually surprised when they actually happen? I'm thinking that might be the case. After we got all of the new Persona 5 content and we saw that maybe that Erdrick rumor that involved also the Joker might be a little bit wrong because it doesn't include Jack Frost, and also after the recent comments from Aubrey Noah, someone who works with Minecraft, that kind of detracts from the possibility of it being Minecraft Steve, being a part of the DLC. I'm thinking that, hey, maybe Erdrick and Steve aren't as likely as people think. Now, I'm not saying they still don't have a good chance. They do, I think, but they're not as likely as I thought beforehand. And if that's the case, maybe Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden and Doom Guy from, Doom are also not as likely either. And these are the 4 characters that have been circulating like crazy when it comes to the leaks for Smash Ultimate. So I figure, what if, we just throw those characters out the window, but still assume it's still going to be third-party characters, continuing on with that theory that there are going to be third-party characters for all of the fighters in the Fighters Pass or Smash Ultimate, and that maybe each one will still be paired up with some kind of game coming out for the Switch in the near future. Keeping all of that in mind, I decided I should come up with my own personal wish list. Actually, one more thing before I get started with my wish list. There are characters that I do want to be in Smash Ultimate that won't be in this list that I want even more than these characters, but I'm continuing with the theory that these are going to be third-party characters with games coming out in this year, even though it's more so a wish list rather than predictions. I would love to see Rex and Pyrus someday, I would love to see Geno, but I'm just not going to include them for this list. These are mostly just 100% third-party characters that aren't in Nintendo games at all. The first one, Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Now, I'm not even necessarily a fan of Kingdom Hearts, however, I do think Sora would be a much bigger deal than Erdrick. He would be probably the ideal Square rep in my opinion. I think the impact it would have on the industry if Sora were to be announced would be kind of crazy, especially because Sora is also a bit of a Disney character, which would be something really cool to see in Smash Ultimate. Not to mention that if Sora were to come, it could also mean we could be seeing Kingdom Hearts finally come to the Nintendo Switch, and that would also be a really cool thing to see. And I just know a lot of people would be really happy about this, more so than if it were to be Erdrick from Dragon Quest as the Square rep. Now this next one's a bit closer to home for me, but this character is someone that I've wanted in Smash for such a long time. I'm such a fan of this dude, but it hasn't happened. But maybe there's a very, very small chance that this time it will be the case. Maybe, probably not, but this is my wish list, not a prediction, so I'm going to say it anyways. Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil. When I got to play Resident Evil 4 on the Nintendo GameCube all the way back then, it was an amazing, magical experience. The way he dodged those boulders from El Gigante was just so epic. Speaking of which, if Leon did make it, I would love to see El Gigante in a stage as a stage boss in Smash Ultimate as well. That would be so cool to see. On top of that, continuing with the theory that we could be seeing games coming out for the Switch in tandem with the actual characters, maybe we could also see Resident Evil 2 Remake come to the Switch as well to some capacity. I know we already got Resident Evil 4, but maybe we could also get Resident Evil 2. Leon's in that one as well. That would be really awesome to see. Now, there's been some talk about there maybe being another character from a fighting series entering Smash Ultimate. Maybe Heihachi, maybe a Mortal Kombat character like Sub-Zero or Scorpion. But there's a fighting series that I would love to be represented much more than these, and that is Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur 2 is arguably my favorite fighting game besides Smash Brothers, and it would be such an amazing thing if we got to see a new Soul Calibur added onto the Nintendo Switch. Maybe they could have some sort of special Soul Calibur 6 Switch edition. I would love to see that. And of course, that's going along with the theory as well that we continually get new third-party games to come along with these DLC characters, and the character that I would like to see in Smash Ultimate would be Nightmare or Siegfried. I guess both of them, because they're kind of the same character, and basically they would just be kind of like a skin swap. It would be such a cool thing to see. Nightmare has all the moves you would need already. He's got the grabs with his crazy arm and his giant sword. Would he just be an amazing like mid-range kind of character, and he's a cool dude. So I would love to see him in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now for the final character on my wish list, this character is a character that I've been talking about for a while. This is a character that I actually think has a really good chance, besides, even though it's not my prediction, right, it's part of my wish list, it is also a prediction because I think he's fairly likely, and that is Banjo and Kazooie, the combo, the ultimate duo from the platformer that is not published by Nintendo but still really cool. Banjo and Kazooie, I would love it if they were to make it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I would love it for Spiral Mountain to be an actual stage, and it would be such a joyous moment to actually see them announced for Smash Ultimate. It would be such a cool, magical thing to witness, and I do think there's a pretty good chance of it happening. So fingers crossed for at least that one making the Smash Ultimate besides the others on this wish list, but this is my wish list. If this were to happen, I think this would be an incredible lineup. Just kind of imagine, we first start off with Joker from Persona, then we go into Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil, then we get Nightmare from Soul Calibur, and we get an actual Soul Calibur game on the Switch. It's been years since we've had a legitimate Soul Calibur on a Nintendo system. Then of course Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Getting Kingdom Hearts on the Switch would also be amazing, and so many people love Sora, and I've seen him, and I would love to give the series a try as well on a Nintendo system. So I think that'd be such a great fit, much better than Erdrick, even though Erdrick is pretty cool, but I'll be frank, I'd be a lot more hyped for Sora. And then of course Banjo and Kazooie, because of his history with Nintendo, because his games were amazing on the N64, and because both of them are really cool characters. That would just be an amazing thing to see, and it would really round out what I would think would be a pretty special Fighter's Pass for Smash Ultimate. But will it happen? I don't know. What do you guys think? Give me your own wish list in the comments below. I'd love to see it. I'd love to talk about it. Anyways, everyone, this is AndresRestart. If you love Nintendo content and you haven't done so already, please make sure to subscribe. Leaving a like would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you all really soon. Bye.